Hey guys, welcome back. Macy here, the Bright Side Girl, and today I'm doing my August book haul part 2, and I have gone over 20 books again. You guys want to know why I'm able to get so many books at such a good deal? You can watch I think my first book haul. I explain how I'm able to get these for usually $1 or less. So we're gonna just dive right. Okay, first up I have my little 4 for $1 section where I've got more random, less well-known but still kind of intriguing books, and we are going to start off with Sun and Moon and Ice and Snow. I have no idea what this is about. This is by Jessica Day George, which that name sounds kind of familiar author-wise. I feel like it's maybe about Alaska or something. I really love Julie of the Wolves, and this reminded me of that. And I've been wanting to get some more like winter feeling books, so that's why I picked up this one. Then I got Saving Juliet by Suzanne Selfors. This one is just a retelling on Romeo and Juliet, and I'm actually working on a Shakespeare retelling that I'm writing right now, so I thought this would be good writing inspiration. Next up I got City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare. So now I only need one more book, I think, before I can start the Immortal Instrument series and join in on the fandom fun, hopefully. Spells by April Lynn Pike. I cannot remember what book April Lynn Pike wrote that I wanted to read, but I just recognized her name. This is the second book in the Wings trilogy, I think. Also, it's coming into fall, and I thought maybe it was like about witches or something, but I don't really have any idea though. I got Teardrop by Lauren Kate, who wrote the Fallen series that I have not read, but this cover is just really cool, and it says everything you love can be washed away. I have no idea what that means, but again, kind of a cover buy, and I can't wait to read it. I got The Winter's Crime, which I think is the second book in The Winter's Curse. I was kind of bummed because I got this one for $1, and they have The Winter's Kiss, which is the last in the trilogy, but it was $3 and I was not willing to pay that for it. So if I really love these, I might go see if they still have it, but I love the cover on these with the girl and her weapon and all that kind of stuff. Next up I got Game of Thrones by George R. R. Martin, and this is the only books, these are the only books that I want in paperback, but I like these larger paperback. This is like the HBO series coming soon edition, where they're like thick and floppy, because these are, I think this one is like, I don't know, 600 and almost 700 pages, and this one is huge, and I have A Feast for Crows right here, and they're just too big to like read in hardback, so I actually want these in paperback, but not the mass market paperback because it's also hard to read. So I found this finally, and I'm gonna start this very soon because we're coming up on the season finale, which will probably be over by the time you watch this, but I'm just hardcore into it and I'm reading this soon. But this is an adult fantasy book, so if you are not of a certain age or you can't handle sexual content as well as violence and things like that, I would maybe stay away from this one. But if you are of an appropriate age for that and you're into high fantasy, I am thinking it's going to be awesome. I found The Mermaid Singing by Lisa Carey. Again, about mermaids. I don't know anything about it, but I love mermaid books, and it's got water on the cover. I got Shadow of the Night by Deborah Harkness. I think this is the second book after A Discovery of Witches, and it is like astronomy and cool, and I've been wanting to read this one, and I'm excited to have the second one, and I can't wait to find A Discovery of Witches. And I found The Crown by Kiera Cass. I love the Selection series, and I'm excited. I have not seen these in any of my bookstores, my dollar bookstores that we have around here, and I finally found one, and I am so pumped to put this on my shelf because the spines are super pretty. I got the penultimate peril. This is the book 12 in the series of Unfortunate Events. I'm currently on book 9 on the series of Unfortunate Events, and now I'm only missing book 6, which I rented from the library, but I still need it. So this is book 12, and I finally found it, so now I have almost a complete set, and I'm plowing through them, and they're just awesome, and I love them so much. So now I can keep reading. Okay, then I ordered 2 books from Powell's.com, which is a huge bookstore, I believe, in Portland, Oregon. I think it's just supposed to be like a mile of books. And I donated some, or not donated, but I sold some books to them, and instead of getting cash back for them, I got back book credits. So I got 2 books from Powell's, and I got Peter and the Sword of Mercy by Dave Barry and Ridley Pearson. This is book 4 in the Peter and the Starcatcher series. I think there's 5 of them, so now I'm only missing the 5th one. I loved the first one, and they're Disney Hyperion, so they're just so much fun retelling on Peter Pan, and they're beautiful and shiny, and I can't wait to start this series too. Then in that Pal's order, I got Ink Death by Cornelia Funk. This one was a little bit more beat up than I would like, but considering that I got it on credit and I didn't even pay anything for it, I'll take it. It's also missing the cover, but thankfully these books, the actual book itself looks exactly like the covers, so I'm excited. I've read this and I love it, and I'm going to reread it again. I don't know when, I've got so many books to read, but I'm going to put this one on my shelf, and now I have the complete set. Then I got Princess in Love by Meg Cabot, and now I have somewhere over here, you can see I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 of the 13 of these books. I have no idea if I'm going to like them, but they're so cute, and I just enjoy collecting them, especially since I get them so cheap. So now I have number 3. I got The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey, and this is the 2nd book in the 5th Wave series. I'm not sure how many there are. I haven't read the 5th Wave yet, and I don't have the 5th Wave, but I got this one because I think that I'm going to like it. Some more random books from my for $1 stack. I got Betrayal and Immortal from Jillian Shields. Your heart tells you to trust, your head tells you to run. First love never dies, and they both have these necklaces on it. I think there's a 3rd one. I'm not sure if I'm missing 1 or 3 of this series. They were for $1, and I've been kind of keeping an eye on them for a while now, so I decided to pick them up. Something about immortal beings, I guess. Okay, and then I got Hourglass. This is supposed to be, I think, a time travel book or a dimensional travel book, and this one is by Myra McIntyre. Got The Water Mirror by, I think it's Kai Meyer. I saw this one on someone else's YouTube channel, and I can't remember whose it was, but it's supposed to be a fantasy, and it's supposed to be really cool, and I think that this girl on the back is a mermaid. So that's pretty awesome, and this will probably go on like my fall reading list. Blood Promise in the Vampire Academy series. Now I'm only missing 2 books in the Vampire Academy. I was hoping to start this in the fall as well, but I want to get the complete set before I dive into them. I also got this one for $0.25. I don't like the covers on these. I don't think anyone does, but I've heard that they're fantastic despite that, so I am excited to read. I got Anti-Darken by Kirsten White. I am totally on a dagger sword on the cover kick. I've got Graceling, I've got Defy, I've got Game of Thrones. I'm really into the like sword dagger cover fantasy books. This one I think is a retelling on Vlad the Impaler. And the 2nd book just came out, so the hype's kind of like up on this one. So I was really, really excited to get it. Then I got Isle of the Lost. This is a Disney Hyperion book by Melissa de la Cruz. This is one of the Descendants novels, which was a TV show on Disney about the villain's children, so I'm excited to read that. Then I got Son of a Witch by Gregory Maguire, and this is the 2nd book in the Wicked series, so now I have all 3, and I can start reading them. Then I got The Fragile Eternity. This is one of the Wicked Lovely books, and this series is about fairies, and this is the only thing that I have about fairies right now, and I've almost got all 5 of the books. And I'm rounding out my Rick Riordan, so I got The Throne of Fire by Rick Riordan. This is the 2nd book in the Kane Chronicles. I got The House of Hades. This is book 4 by Rick Riordan in the Heroes of Olympus. And then I got Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard. This is book 1 of the Magnus Chase series, also by Rick Riordan. So now I'm only missing like one Trials of Apollo book and The Lightning Thief, and I will have a complete Rick Riordan set, at least as far as these series go, and I'm jazzed to start the Percy Jackson adventure. Then I got Magisterium, the Copper Gauntlet by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare, basically just because it looks cool and I like those authors. Yeah, and that is it. So I kind of went through those really fast. Sorry for the little description. I like to do more of the descriptions in my TBRs or in my wrap-ups, but those are the rest of the books that I hauled in August, and I'm sure I will see you guys next time for more fabulous hauls, and I'll have a great day. I'll see you on the bright side. Bye!